we're going to start having workforce shortages. And there's two ways to do this: training the kids that are growing up and retraining some workers, and then, of course, immigration reform. And could you comment on those two things?
Well, first of all, congratulations on the apprenticeship work. I'm a big fan of those sorts of efforts. I'd like to know more about it. I remind everyone who asks me about the immigration issue that the native-born U.S. population has fertility low enough that in the absence of immigration, the United States shrinks. We become Japan. We become smaller in population, smaller in economic size, smaller in our ability to protect our values and spread them around the globe. And so the flip side to that is that immigration reforms and policies are a huge economic opportunity and one that I think we should pursue vigorously. I am not a big fan of what I see going on right now. I think we're going the wrong direction, and we ought to think hard about legislation that would, in fact, put this on more on an economic foundation, both in terms of the long-term visa granting, but also in terms of the need for seasonal workers and sensible temporary worker programs that have a real effort at enforcement.
Well, and as you know, in the comprehensive bill that passed the Senate with strong bipartisan support, we actually had worked out the ag issue with the migrant groups and the Farm Bureau and the Farmers Union, and that was something that was in there, which we would love to see today. And I just look at it. I did a hearing here and once on immigration reform, and we actually had Grover Norquist testify in favor of immigration reform because he saw it as reducing the debt, because you'd have more people paying in by billions of dollars. So I just think it's a really important point to make as we go through. I don't know if anyone else wants to comment on any of that.